Okay, this is Andy King, aka Terminator. This is video preview number one of BlackLight for Android. It's very early release, by far not even near completion. This is only the beginning. I just thought I'd do a quick slideshow of what I've been doing. Uh, Show you, I think you can get the basic idea of how the theme is going to look, how the UI is going to look from some of the things I've already done. So I'll go through them here and explain as I go. So what you see here is the lock screen, obviously. This is a 2.0.1 theme right now, so it's got the jog dial circular unlock. To unlock it, all you do is simply drag your thumb from one side to the other along the line. This quick note, this background is not the background that's going to come with the theme. It's just my phone's background. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about the background yet, but don't worry about it. Here's the status bar. I've themed all of the status bar icons that I can. Google doesn't allow us to theme market applications because of the way that they are sealed by the developers. So I can only theme Android itself. I can theme the default apps. I haven't themed any icons yet, but eventually I'll theme the default icons so that if you have all default icons on your home screen, that'll look nice. So I'll go from left to right. USB icon, USB debugging icon. Obviously that's a scribble icon, but that's not part of the theme. Vibration icon, 3G icon. There would be arrows indicating data going in and out right here if there was any, but there isn't right now. And then obviously this changes to 1x if you have 1x, or an X, just a plain X if you don't have any service, or an R if you're roaming. Signal status bars right here. Battery. It's got the lightning bolt because it's charging. It's got the same phases as the default battery. When it gets low, instead of getting yellow, it gets gray, and when it gets below 20%, I believe, and it would normally get red, it gets dark gray. It's the same length as the default battery. It's a little bit skinnier, or shaved a bit off the top of the bottom. The time should be white. By default it's black, but you'll have to change your time to be white if it isn't already. Okay, so let's move on to the home screen. As you can see, I themed the calendar widget. The corners are square. They're not rounded. That's a problem I ran into for some reason. The Android OS doesn't want to properly stretch out my image that I created for the top of the calendar with the rounded corners. It didn't want to stretch out the corners correctly, so the white was showing on the corner instead of it being a clean corner. So right now they're squares, but I'll fix that before the release, obviously. I'll probably make this a lighter gray too, since it's a little bit hard to read when you're on a low brightness. And another widget. I'm going to theme all the widgets. Here's the power control widget. All the widgets are going to be basically the same design. Black background with a white pinstripe. This, I didn't spend too much time on this. As you can see, that the lines are not evenly spaced. They're pointing out of the top, which I didn't notice until I actually took these screenshots. It's almost not noticeable at all on the phone, but it's overlapping outside of the borders, and then down here you can see the faint reminder of what the widget used to look like. I gotta get rid of that. And then the launcher, the app drawer tab down here, black with a white pinstripe, matches the rest of the OS. Then once you flick that up, you've got the pinstripe here on the edge. black background, not opaque. I don't like the opaque backgrounds. I may change that if I'm outnumbered in that opinion, but for right now it's black. Flick that back down and grab an icon. The arrow changes to an X. I'll probably make that X bigger. It's a little small. And it looks a little bit off center to my eye right now, but I'm not going to worry about that. Drag the icon over the X and it inverts the color to white, indicating imminent deletion. Flick the notification bar down and you have a carbon fiber background. Gray headers, I might change those. I haven't changed it yet. And I didn't take a screenshot of it, but when you push your thumb down on these choices, they light up gray instead of the default of orange, I think. Carbon fiber background, black bar at the bottom here. It's a little blurry. I'll figure out a way to clean that up. And then get a phone call. This is definitely, obviously, a work in progress. But get a phone call, and what this is supposed to look like is the phone icon would be above this line, and this would be a little bit farther above the line too. And you slide this to the right or slide this to the left, and the line below it follows it. I may just nix the line and have the two icons. I'm not sure yet, but I just figured I'd include it just for the hell of it. Eventually, I'm aiming to have all the UI as much as I can themed. So I guess that's it for now. Probably have an alpha release within the next week or two, depending on how much free time I have to spend on this, and depending on whether I'll be able to get things done quickly or not. I'll definitely keep you posted on the blog about what's going on. Twitter is a good place to look too. I usually post to Twitter before I post to the blog, and there's usually little anecdotes on Twitter that I don't even post to the blog, little updates. So make sure to follow me there, twitter.com/Terminator. I guess that's it for now.